In this video, we're making coconut pearl tapioca with tropical fruit.
So what we've done already, this is partly ready, but what we've done earlier was we took the pearl tapioca and I added it to water, I added sugar, and I added a little bit of salt, and we brought it to a boil and simmered it so we can let it absorb the water.
Now, and I like that the tapioca balls are so big.
Yeah,
bigger than normal.
Right, these are the big, you know, the bubble
jumbo size,
exactly.
the bubble kind.
Yeah. So the thing I want to show you though is the recipe calls for vanilla bean or vanilla extract, and if you're gonna do a vanilla bean and you've never done one before, I want to show you how to do it right now real quick. So here's a vanilla bean. To use it properly, you're going to split it down the center with a paring knife. And what happens is you're exposing all of the actual beans. If you had ice cream with the little specks in them, vanilla bean ice cream, that's in the pod. Interestingly enough, this is actually part of an orchid. A vanilla is an orchid. So then you take your paring knife and you're going to scrape it across the inside of the bean, and that is where you're going to get all of the vanilla beans from. So right here, this is all of the flavor, and these are all the beans. And I like vanilla, so I'm gonna, you can't, well, I actually could, but I like vanilla. I'm gonna put that in there, okay? So you can, it already had some, but I'm adding more. Okay. The other thing that some people don't know, and they may be wasting vanilla, is this pod here has tons of flavor. Oh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it in here, and it's also gonna add flavor to the tapioca.
Ooh, okay.
The other thing you can do is after I'm done with this, you take them out, you wash the beans, the pods, dry them out, and throw them in your sugar container, and then it'll make vanilla sugar.
Oh.
And it'll just totally enhance your sugar and be wonderful. Okay, so
that's great.
We're gonna let this cook a little bit longer so that the pearls are completely absorbed with the water and they're tender. And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna finish with coconut milk, and then we're gonna garnish with fruit. And we'll have a super simple dessert, a nice Southeast Asian dessert that is ready to go, elegant, and you'll be a superhero.
See you in a bit. So the tapioca looks quite sticky, and I think it's just about done. So I'm going to add some coconut milk to this while I continue to stir. And Keone is busy cutting the fruit.
I'm going to use tropical fruit, but I'm also going to use some other types just to illustrate the point that this dish is not restricted only to the use of tropical fruit. The thing is, you can make it and then use the fruit that you have available. Then it's still going to be a wonderful dish.
Is this about the right consistency or more milk?
Yeah, I mean, you want it to look, does it look like sort of that pudding consistency? I think that's pretty good, huh? Or you want to put
maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So I'm cutting up some mango here. I got lychee here. I have some strawberries. The nice thing about these strawberries, they're local strawberries from Maui. They're Kula strawberries, so that'll be nice. And then I have some blood orange that we're going to put in there. I think that looks really good, Cheryl.
Okay.
So what I would do now is go ahead and put some in the bowl. Now, this dish can be served warm, cold, or room temperature. I like to serve it room temperature when I can, because I think the flavors come out nicely and it's a simple dessert. So if you're going to do this at home, you can make the tapioca ahead of time. Then before the party or the get-together, then you let it come to room temperature.
I like that you can make this dish ahead of time. And so...
it's all about that convenience, right?
Yes, so convenient. You can see the vanilla specks in here. Looks really
cool,
good.
right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go and start to garnish here. I have... I'm going to put some mango on here. The fruit is going to give it some nice refreshing qualities, and it's going to also just add some really nice vibrant color to this. In melon season, you know, like honeydew is really good to put. Honeydew, cantaloupe's good to put in here. So here we go.
Kiwi?
You could add kiwi. Let's see, what else am I missing? Lychee's going to go in. Put that in there. Now, one of the things you can do, and I'm going to do a little bit of this, is...
oh, the orange.
Yeah, in a second I'll put some orange, but I'm gonna take some of the coconut milk here, and I'm gonna just put some here to kind of make it like a quick sauce here. Ah. See how it kind of just glazes the dish
That would be the last step before serving.
Yeah. Now, you can do these individually like we're doing, or you can like make a nice big platter, and then everyone can just take a
scoop and then put their own fruit.
So here's the blood orange.
Ooh,
I'll just put like 1 or 2
wow,
here.
that's beautiful, blood orange.
But the thing about this is, this is the kind of dish that I like to do and I like to teach people how to do, because it's not a highly disciplined dish, meaning it has to be exactly done exactly the same way, and you can take some license with it and do something that's fun. So here is our coconut pearl tapioca. And I guess before we go in, and by the way, how do you think that looks?
Beautiful.
Lots of color, a lot of really nice, you can see the vanilla beans, you can see the coconut milk. This is nice and warm now, Cheryl, so remember that it's nice and warm. But before we go for the taste, I guess the place we want to tell everyone to visit is...
Visit foodland.com for this great recipe and more.
See you next time.